All right, guys. Oh, we're back again. What's that?
No, just not.
It's
grab the chair.
little Cigar Bob's back again today with my brother-in-law Corey. It's another really nice day in North Carolina, except for some jackass out here shooting his guns off like hell. And I'm worried it's gonna.
This time.
I'm worried it's gonna interrupt our damn cigar review. We're gonna have to go crazy on somebody if they don't stop this shit.
Here we go.
But today we're going to be doing an interesting review because we're going to be trying two separate cigars. Corey's going to be trying the new Room 101 Fudo Myoo that's put out exclusively for JR Cigars by Matt Booth in Room 101. And I'm actually going to be smoking this right here, folks. This is the new Zombie Apocalypse Red Maduro. So this thing right here looks really oily, and it's an extremely dark wrapper. It's a 5x52. It's a Nicaraguan Puro, so it's supposed to be really full-bodied. The cigar I reviewed the other day was the other new line by Viaje, which was the Antidote, and that was really strong too. But I think this is going to be actually a little bit stronger than the one I reviewed the other day. So we're about to do a cut and light on these sticks, and we're going to tell you what we're getting out of them. Let me go ahead and cut mine. And take notes because this Zombie Red Maduro is extremely limited. They only make them once a year, and they make them in very small batches. So, I don't know the price point on this cigar everywhere because it's probably going to be different at your cigar shops. At JR's, I want to say it was probably $10 or $11 a stick. But, another cigar shop may charge a little bit different, so I don't want to give you an exact price point on this cigar, but all I want to say is it's probably going to be between $10 and $11. And considering that they're exclusive, I mean, they're not exclusive, but they're very hard to find, the price may go up really quick. So, if you get a chance, snap some of these up before they get gone, because they only put out once a year in very limited batches.
And as he was saying about the Fudo Myoo, now this one is exclusive to JR's. One of the reasons why I picked this up is because a good friend of ours, Andrew Mace, was smoking one of these in our in his father's garage, and it smells wonderful. So hopefully it tastes as good as it smells, and true cut and light. Let's find out.
It's so damn windy out here. My 4-flame lighter's having trouble over here. I think we finally got him lit. That's really windy today. I mean, it feels good out here, but it's just like probably 15 mile an hour, 20 mile an hour winds today for some reason. But mine's like a Perfecto. It's not a double Perfecto. It's a 5x52 Robusto, but it was actually tapered on the end. If you look right here, it was tapered on the end, kind of like the Antidote series that the Viaje puts out. So, I don't know if I mentioned in the beginning, but this is actually put out by Viaje. And the line's called the Zombie Apocalypse. But this cigar right here, I'm about to get an exhale off of it, and I'll tell you what I'm thinking.
Sorry about smoke, by the way.
And meanwhile, Corey will give you a little rundown on what he's getting out of his cigar real quick.
Figure we'd take a minute or two, let it kind of burn down a little bit, get us into the full flavor of the cigar. But as far as the first part of the light, I'd say it's a fairly spicy cigar. It's got kind of a bite to it. So we'll see how it goes.
Alright guys, that dickhead is still firing off his gun, so I'm going to have to talk a little bit louder. But I just nose exhaled this son of a bitch, and it's strong as shit. I mean, this thing is extremely full-bodied. It's got a little bit of a bitter cocoa-y taste right now. But, I mean, this thing's full of pepper and spice. I mean, full of pepper and spice on the nose exhale.
That's a tasty cigar.
Yeah, guys, I did a review on this one a little while back, but Corey wanted to do one himself. And we figured it'd be good for, somebody else to do a review on one and try it as well. And, Corey, like you said, yeah, it smells really good.
And this, I'll tell you right now, if you're one of those that likes to smoke cigars, but you go into a limited, you may not have some kind of scrubbing system in your garage or wherever you may smoke, so you're kind of limited to how long you can smoke. you know, and some people may smoke, you know, regardless of how much they smoke. So me, you know, I end up having to prop my door open or something like that just to get it all out. You know, but with this, the flavor of that smoke and the way it smells, I mean, it's not horrible. So it's not like some things, like, I hate to say it, I mean, it's a good, trusty, reliable cigar, but the Cuban Counterfeit is one of those that just smells bad.
It does have a very distinct smell.
And they don't taste too bad as long as you get good batches. It's just
a very good tasting cigar. It just doesn't have the best smell. Like, you know, like some places you walk into, you know, and it just smells like, you know, certain cigars just smell incredible. Certain ones just smell like ass. So,
and this is like the true cigar shop.
Yeah.
You walk into it, what you smell is what you get, and this is exactly what I have in my hand. So, the only thing is, like in his previous review, it is a pricey cigar, but I mean, the only reason to that is because it is exclusive and it is a very limited supply. We haven't done any research as far as how big the batch was, but I'm sure if people start tasting these, they're probably going to go and start buying them up.
Yeah, that one Corey's got is an Ecuadorian Habano wrapper on it, so that really adds to the flavor. And man, this Nicaraguan Puro I got, I'm not shitting you. I'm used to smoking strong shit, and this cigar is really fucking my nose up, man. I'm telling you. My nose and my throat. But it's incredible. I mean, it really is. It's incredible. So if you get a chance to you know, pick up some of these, by all means, get them before they go out this year, because I don't know. This is my first time trying these, you know, zombie blends from Viaje. And every year, I'm sure the blend's a little different, so I have nothing to compare it to from last year. Now, what I understand is they started coming out with these blends in 2011, and every year they've put it out a limited release of these zombie series. So
it's a yearly release then?
Yeah, once a year they release these, I believe, is what I read.
It's almost like the, what was it? It was the one that always comes out in Halloween.
Oh, that's the Tatuaje Monster series, which is another really good stick.
No, that one, that's not for the starter smokers.
No.
I'll tell you that right now.
Not at all.
You know, this guy smokes cigars, I mean, on a ridiculous level. Me, you know, with this being a very pricey cigar, as well as like the number 9 and the Padron series and everything like that, you know, for your everyday, you know, smoker, this is a perfect cigar. But, you know,
yep,
you just gotta, I guess.
Look at the burn on Corey's cigar too.
Oh, yeah,
look at that
it's burning pretty good.
And look, we both have Perfectos. I think Corey's is actually a double taper, but he clipped it. But, you know, this is going to be a slow burner, so.
I didn't clip it that much. I mean, I still got some of the taper. I don't like clipping a lot because you end up getting into the main wrap, and then you end up unfolding a wonderful cigar, and that would end a perfectly good cigar.
Right. So let's give it, I'll tell you what we're going to do, folks. We're going to give these cigars one more nose exhale, and then we're going to give you a little flavor profile. And Corey Smoke's killing me. And then we're going to get back to you guys, and we're going to give you a finish, you know, on these cigars, and give you a final rundown of what we actually picked up. But go ahead and tell them what you're getting out of yours right now.
Well, I can tell you right now, it's spicy. So there's a ton of pepper in this thing. It's not quite a pepper bomb because it still has that rich aroma and flavor. But as far as the smoke, as some people may say, it's chewy. To others, it's, I would say, a full body. I mean, from you, when you smoked it, I think you would agree.
Yeah, it's pretty full.
It's definitely not a mild cigar like yesterday. That was you know, when you nose exhale it, it's, you know, relatively strong. But other than that, I mean, you nose exhale. This one is going to bring tears to your eyes. So
yeah,
it's
very true. Very true.
It's pretty good smoke though. As far as the, you know, the wrap, he said the wrap, but I think it's what was the?
It's a mix of Nicaraguan and Honduran fillers, I believe.
Honduran? Yeah. So it's a little bit different.
It's got a Mexican binder too, which is really interesting. So
yeah, I'm not quite used to the, you know, Nicaraguan and the Honduran.
Yeah,
usually, you know, I like Dominican, so that's one of my favorites is Las Antillas. So, but this is not bad. This is, I mean, for a strong cigar, and I don't necessarily smoke strong cigars too often. This is a really tasty cigar.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully they keep these in stock long enough for everybody to enjoy one. At least one. You got to try one.
Yeah, you got to at least try one.
And if it's not just for the just smoke it, I mean light it and smell it. I mean this thing is, I won't say it's potpourri, but it's
Right.
it smells wonderful.
It's man-pourri. That's what we call it. When you're in your man cave, you want to smell man-pourri. You don't want to smell potpourri.
Speaking of which, if you want to laugh, go look up potpourri. It's the funniest damn thing I've ever seen in my life. The sad part is they make money on it. So
That's right.
seriously, check it out. It's on YouTube. It's funny as shit.
All right, guys. We're going to get back to you in a minute. Actually, we're going to get back to you in probably about 30 minutes when we're about halfway through.
Yeah.
Flavor profile on mine right now is extremely peppery still, extremely spicy. And it's got a little bit of a raisiny, charcoaly taste, which is really different. So
Interesting flavor profile there.
yeah, it is interesting considering it's a Nicaraguan Puro, and I'm getting that kind of flavors out of a Nicaraguan Puro. So let me give you a final little shot of this little peewee right here before I look at that ash. Before I stop the video, and we'll come back to you guys in about 30 minutes. All right, guys, Cigar Bob and Corey, we'll be back with you in about 30. Later.